So I wanted to come out with something a little bit different and just start just the conversation for this game and for the leaks. And the one I'm just gonna say this. It's not about the release date, it's not about the character models or anything like that. The only leak I'm focusing on is the box art itself. And what do you guys see for this kind of game? And for me, I wanted to make a what if scenario. And on the other side, I wanted to think of a different game outside of Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. What if this game is not really happening? What if it's a different Nicktoons game? What if it's a different Nicktoons sort of game with that has some kind of a story? What if it has a some kind of a story adventure mode featuring some of these characters that's from this box art? I'm not gonna try to nitpick. When you look close at this, why does it say Monsters Energy or Monster Energy? So just with the letters, I don't know. I just went back to look at the picture and just looking closely. I like the character models for some of the characters, for all the characters, and the one character that's bothering me is Danny Phantom. Why does Danny Phantom have a sword? And that's something else I've been trying to figure out. So I just don't know. What if just I don't see nobody else talking about it. Now I'm gonna just go ahead and say it before I even start saying some other things that I want to say for this video tonight. Maybe I'll probably bring it out tonight, or I'll probably bring it out um, early Saturday morning for you guys to probably elaborate. What do you guys think? Do you really think this game could be a real thing? Is this something that they're is this really something that they could have been working on, or maybe they decided to do something different, but it's a different Nickelodeon game? And just when I look at this box art, it looks as real as it can be. But Danny Phantom holding a sword, I just don't know. It just really bothers me. Just it's the one thing that's stopping me from really just trying to really maybe this could be something else. It makes me think of something else. And it's outside of just Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl too. I want to see like another Nicktoons Unite game. And look how long it's been. We haven't had a new Nicktoons Unite game in quite some time. And we in the new gaming generation. It's a new era now. Let's start talking about some other games that just came out. Got revealed. We got Avatar, Quest for Balance that's coming out. Can't wait to play that. That I'll be playing. And I'm excited to be covering. But who saw that coming? So does that mean that Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 is not really in the works when they've been probably working on the Avatar game? I wouldn't say that. But I would say let's go as far as saying that another dev team could have been working on the sequel for this kind of game. I would like to see a sequel, but I feel like they could have been bringing more things to this game. And then when I look at this box art, it almost gives me vibes of a different game. What if this is the box art for a completely different Nicktoons game? Anybody else thinking about the same thing I am? Not against the sequel, so I'm gonna get that out right now. I'm not against the sequel. I would love to see it. I definitely would pre-order and play it day one. But that's what I'm saying. When I look at this box art, start just going a little bit deeper. You know, maybe someone could have put that all together. You know, maybe I'm not trying to go crazy. Maybe someone put this together, and maybe this could be something. I just don't even know if this is really something that could be a real game. The character models in the box art, it could be, it probably isn't. Maybe it's not. But we don't know for sure until we really get something from these guys, from the devs themselves, to really be able to come out and make a reaction. Because it seems like they're not really talking about anything. Maybe this is going to be something completely different. Maybe it's going to be a different game they decided to do and completely drop the crossplay. And maybe this other game that could be in the works. So, I don't know. I'm posing a question just yet again. Do you guys think it's real? Just when I look at this box art, because you see, I'm just gonna just go on, just get everything out. It's like when you look at this box art, Genie is flying to the right side. They're looking at something. This doesn't even seem like a fighting game in a way. Almost. Genie is flying to the right side. Plasmius is in the background, and just the way the position that Plasmius is positioned on the box art makes me think that this could have something to do with a story-based Nicktoons game. So maybe this box art probably isn't really all that accurate. It could be something completely different that we don't know what we're gonna get. And just like the other characters, Raphael is looking towards something. Patrick and Cora, SpongeBob, Patrick, Cora, Black Plasmius, Raphael, and Jenny are the main visible ones. I'm not gonna skip Garfield and Squidward, of course, but because we can't visually see how they're looking. But just the position of the characters makes me think that they're going towards something. They're charging towards someone, and then Plasmius might have something to do with being a main villain in the game for some kind of story, and it could be other villains that's involved. So maybe I'm messing up. Maybe I'm just thinking about, maybe I'm overthinking it tonight. But I just want to just elaborate a little bit more. What if this game is not really real? What if there's another game that's going to come out like Nicktoons Unite, or it could have something to do with a brand new adventure game that's featuring characters from SpongeBob, TMNT, My Life as a Teenage Robot, Garfield, and Danny Phantom, and Jimmy Neutron, I can't forget, of course. And maybe some other characters that we don't know about that could be involved in this game. So maybe it could be a new story-based Nicktoons game. What if it's not Nickelodeon's All-Star Brawl? So that's what I'm just thinking about right now. Because we don't have the facts. We don't have the proof. We don't even know what's going on yet. All we doing is just sitting here waiting. We're waiting for an announcement. We're waiting for something to get. We're waiting for that green light. We're waiting for some kind of signal to get announced. So we just sitting here trying to find out what's going to happen to this game. Are they completely done with this game? And I'm going to just say this. The developers from Nickelodeon Kart Racers 3, they moved on and made the Avatar Quest for Balance game that's coming out this fall. See what I'm saying? So another team, maybe the same team, has decided to come out with All-Star Brawl 2 or a completely different Nicktoons game. But I don't see nobody else, mentioning that, because everybody's so hung up on the sequel. I'm not against it. I'm hyped for it and excited if it is really truly real. But just like, what about the thoughts of it being a completely different game? So that's why I wanted to really get out tonight and just really try to just think about, and just the box art itself just makes me think it's something different. It's not about that little logo right there saying Nickelodeon All-Star, All-Star, you know what I mean? It's not complete. It could be called Nickelodeon All-Stars. And then some kind of little subtitle below for some kind of adventure. It could be Nickelodeon All-Stars Unite. See what I'm saying? So it could be something like that. But that's why I wanted to come out with something else, with some kind of other speculation. It could be something else. It could be a different game. So I'm curious to see what you guys think tonight in the comment section. Do you guys think this is going to be a real game, or do you guys think it could be something else? Would you be against it and be upset that it's not a sequel? Would it be probably potentially be something else instead, consisting some of these Nicktoon characters and other characters like Jimmy Neutron and TMNT and others getting involved in this story-based game? It could be something.